I don't wanna call you later. You're tearing my heart up like it's paper, and somehow you turn to a stranger. We used to work, now I'm trying to make.
All right, we are back for round 2 of camping. I just stopped to say bye to my parents because they're staying in the city now. So we just stopped to say bye to them. And now we're off. I am about 2 hours later than I wanted to be. I wanted to leave around 6:30 and it is 8:30. But that's okay. We're gonna go. I'm excited. It is now Sunday. It's 11 a.m. I stayed in the city I stayed Friday night and last night. Did I vlog literally anything that I did while we were in the city? No, but we went to an event Friday night with one of my brother's builder groups, which was really fun. And then yesterday we went with that builder group to their creative space for a couple hours, and I don't know, I had a lot of fun. But we're now leaving. We're gonna go to Kootenai National Park, I think is the plan. I really want to go do Marble Canyon today, and so we're gonna see. I don't know where I'm sleeping yet, but we'll figure that out. But yeah, I'm excited.
We're both on the same page. I don't want it to complicate. I know you're riding away. Is there room for us both on the same wave? Nothing breaks that feeling when there's love on the line. My best friend told me someone that I don't even like. There's nothing left to fix it.
I have no idea if you can hear me, but I got to the end. This is the fall. It's crazy. The water literally looks like air. This is so cool. Everything is like insanely slippery from the water. I'm also in Chacos, so that doesn't help, but like, it's so cool.
When you were barely even mine. Oh why would I?
It's 2:15, so it took me like an hour, and I was there way longer than I needed to be. Like, you could do that in literally like 30 minutes, but I stopped at every single bridge on the way there and the way back. Took a million videos and pictures. That one was stunning. That was such an easy little spot too. Like, people had like their young kids. There was one couple, they were adorable. It's Father's Day today, by the way. Yeah, there was one couple that had like their teeny tiny little baby. Like, she looked probably like 2 months old. And it was so cute. It was like, that would be, if I wanted kids, and like if that was something that I ever wanted in my life, which it won't be, but that's who I would want to be as a parent, is like, oh, it's a Sunday, it's Father's Day, we're gonna go for a hike with our infant. Anyways, it was a really good spot. Definitely recommend. I'll post pictures and videos on Instagram too, and I'll tag it. I'll tag this one because it's busy. I don't always tag all the trails that I do, especially if I'm just like posting them on my story. A lot of times I don't tag them because there's numerous reasons, but I will tag this one because it's like very well known. But yeah, it's 2:15. I'm tired. My brain is like tired. I'm excited to find a campsite and chill for the rest of the night and figure out where I want to go tomorrow. That is a massive... Ah! Jumbo! He's so cute.
Yeah, I should have known from the start that you were.
We're at the same river that I was at last time. We're just at a different spot. We're at like those lower parts. I'll go out and show you in a minute, but the clouds got super nasty dark really fast, and my brother texted me like an hour ago that Calgary's under severe weather warning, which probably means it's coming this way because my sister got it in Sask 2 nights, or like last night, and then Calgary's getting it tonight. So I have a feeling it'll start coming out this way. So yeah, I'm giving myself a like 20-minute nap. And then I gotta get up and get some shit together. I'm not doing anything tonight. I'll show you the campsite in a minute, and I'll probably go like walk around a little bit, but I'm exhausted. It's only 4:30, but it's gonna be an early bedtime, I think, for me. All right, so update. I had a little nap, got some stuff organized in the car, and now we're back outside. We're gonna make a fire and get some supper cooked. But look at how freaking cool this is. So this is Kicking Horse River. It's the same river that we were camping on in the last vlog, but we're on the lower part now. I don't know if you can really see. My car is there, but there's like a little ridge kind of up here. That's where we were camping last time. I hesitantly use the word camping because we were there for like 10 hours, but we're here now. It's a super cute spot. But yeah, here's the river. It kind of goes all the way down. I came up from like a little service road right there, which you can't really see. Here's my car. So yeah, whoever camped here last left a bunch of chopped wood. I just tucked it under the car to keep it dry because it rained for a little bit. But yeah, the car is there. We've got a little fire pit, which is cute. There's some more kindling in there, which is awesome. And then pretty much like there's nobody down here. There's another site right there. There's a couple back behind those trees. I don't know if you can see it, but that little like metal thing that you see, there's more sites down there, but that's like across the river. But the rest of the way, there's like some more sites down here. I haven't really wandered at all. I'm gonna go wander down there in a little bit after I eat, but it's pretty stinking cute. So yeah, I'm hyped. And look, like, what are you talking about? That is stunning. Stunning. Might end up staying here longer than I originally planned. Originally, I was only gonna be here for a day, but the weather has turned out to be super nice and it's a really good spot. So I might stay until like Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday. Like I might go straight to Wells from here. So we'll see, but yeah, it's so pretty. It's cold. All right. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not like a yummy smoky on the fire. It's so pretty. This is really cool. I think the people that are up there just got back. Like they weren't at their vehicle when I pulled in, and I think they just got back. So hopefully they're not murderers. Good stuff. Good job, Emily.
Taste of an open bar tab, wiping my feet on the doormat. There's so much of you that I just can't leave yet.
Okay, good morning. The sun is really bright in my eyes, but it's like late. It's like 9:45. And I'm just getting out of the car. But I ate some breakfast, got dressed. I need to wash my face and do some skincare, and then we're gonna head out and we're gonna go do, I think it's Sherbrooke or it's Shearbrook Lake in Yoho. So we're gonna do that, and then I think there's a lookout spot on that same trail, so we're gonna do both of those. But it's so pretty out today. I'm having so much fun. I'm really excited. So yeah, we're gonna go. I'm hoping that my site is here when I come back, because like you obviously can't leave your stuff to like hold your spot, because that's not how it works. So I'm hoping that it's empty, but I'm assuming it will be because it's a Monday now and all of the other sites are still empty. So anyways, we're gonna head out for the day. I think we're gonna stop in Field, which is like a teeny tiny little town in Yoho. But yeah, let's go wash my face. I also need to pee, and then we're gonna get going. It's cold. Guys, I'm having fun, which I knew I was going to, but I tend to hold myself to this like unrealistic standard, and it sucks obviously, but it also makes it really difficult for me to enjoy shit that I'm doing, because I kind of create this mentality for myself that if I'm not doing something 100% perfect and 100% like to the best that I could be doing it, if that makes sense, then it's not worth doing, which is stupid. But I kind of convinced myself, like, I love making videos, I love the podcast, I love like short form, I love making content. Like, it is one of the few things in life creatively that makes me excited and like I find enjoyment in. So I would love to like one day get to a point where my job isn't like a stereotypical 9 to 5 like it is right now, and not saying that my job would ever be content creation, because I don't know that my eyebrows are probably so crazy, but even just like getting to a point where I create my own form of income regardless of what that looks like, and then I have more freedom and time to do stuff like this and make content for it, that would be fantastic. I don't know if we'll ever get there, but yeah, I kind of like I'm always anxious to make content with stuff like this, like hikes and camping and stuff like that, because in my head I'm like, well, I don't have a van yet. I want to live in a van eventually. I don't have like a built out Subi. I don't have all this gear and stuff that makes videos interesting. Like, so many of the creators that I watch that are in the outdoor space, in the sense of like their content is camping, hiking, rivers, stuff like that. I love seeing the gear that they use. I also love them, but I kind of psych myself out of like, well, I'm gonna make this video and nobody's gonna watch it because who gives a shit about a random girl camping in her car. But I'm trying to get better at flipping that and saying like, well, no, I would watch shit like that. I love, as much as I love watching people who have these crazy rigs and, you know, your like stereotypical van life and stuff, I equally love watching random people who are like, oh, I'm gonna go camping for a weekend. I don't have any gear, I don't have any camp stoves, I'm just gonna go. I'm at a really weird spot in my life where I'm not doing the career that I want, mainly because I don't know what I want to do for the rest of my life. I know that it's not what I'm doing right now, but I don't have like a definitive, like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life, this is what I'm going to work towards. So I'm stuck at a job that I kind of hate. Not kind of, I strongly dislike my job, not because of anything that's happening, just because I hate having to go to work for 11 hours every day. So yeah, I don't like my job. I'm in such a bad rut with the gym because I'm not doing great in life, so then I don't feel great enough to go to, like, I would fully get my car and run away from everything for the rest of my life and be like a hermit in the woods. I'd be that person. But anyways, look how stunning this is. Ah, look. These trees are so massive, it's crazy. I love that mountain. I don't know what it is, but I think it's adorable. I don't know where I was going with this rant, but long story short, Emily's sad, and I feel a lot less sad in the last 24 hours since being here. So I guess that's something. Okay, I'm gonna brush my teeth, finish up my skincare, pack my bags, and then we are gonna head out back into Yoho. And like, mountains are huge, dude. How is that a thing? That's crazy. Anyways, we're gonna head back into Yoho to Sherbrooke. I think I'm gonna stop in Field first because I still need to buy a Discovery Pass, and I think the visitor center in Field sells them, and if not, I'll be able to talk to somebody to find out where I even get one. So we're gonna do that. It's gonna be a long day of hiking. I think I'm gonna be exhausted by tonight, but honestly, I'm stoked. So we are getting started. I ate some lunch, but look how pretty. Oh, super cool. Okay, anyways, we are going to get started. Do I have to come through here? What is happening? Walk through like a sketchy little gate But we're starting. I know there's some people ahead of me, so that's nice, but we're gonna see how this goes.
Stuck in this desert for eternity, and I don't know why. I just woke up here one day. I never feel hungry or thirsty.
I have some very goopy ramen, but it looks bomb. And yeah, I don't know. It is like burning my leg though. I'm doing that really fun thing again where I don't let myself have fun doing stuff or like enjoy what I'm doing because I know I'm gonna have to leave. Which sucks. Like, it's Monday. Like, I literally am gonna be out camping until Saturday morning. Like, I have like 5 full days left and I'm still in this mindset of like, oh, don't let yourself enjoy any of it because then you're gonna be more sad when you leave. Which is fucked up. I know I have to leave Saturday and I know I'm gonna be sad, but I like don't want to let myself be sad when I leave. So then I think that's honestly what it is like my brain does not want to let itself be disappointed and sad that I have to leave somewhere cool, so it just pretends that none of this is real. Like, this is so cool. Okay, it's Tuesday morning. We're going to Glacier National, and then we're also going to go to Revelstoke because I've never been there, and apparently it's really cute. So my hair is gross, but that's okay. We're gonna wash my face quick and then head out. It's already like 10 a.m. Whoops. And then I think we are gonna come back here tonight just because I haven't been able to find any good dispersed sites near Revelstoke. There's a couple like really old ones, but they don't allow camping in city limits anymore. So anyways, we're gonna go to Revelstoke first, which is like 2 hours from here, but I really want to check it out. It looks super cute. And I also am hoping to get some actual lunch while I'm there because I have not eaten real food in, well, since Sunday morning. It's only Tuesday, but I'm like craving a vegetable. I demoed the entire pizza and didn't vlog any of it, but it was bomb. Also, I feel like my skin has gotten so much better this week, like even the past couple days. So I don't know what that means because I've been washing my face with dirty river water and it looks better than it normally does when I use cleanser every day. Okay, we are doing, I don't remember the name of it, Old Cedar Boardwalk or something. It's like a short little like 1K loop, but like, look how massive these trees are. Look at that. That one's crazy. Oh, it's so cool.
Stuck in this desert for eternity, and I don't know why. I just woke up here one day. I never feel hungry or thirsty. I just walk and walk away.
Hemlock Trail. I don't know how to pronounce it, but apparently it's the only like inland rainforest or something. I don't know.
Name on the sand, stand the rocks. Let's drive from here to infinity.
I swear the main thing that I've done this whole trip is find rivers and waterfalls. There's another cool one. That's bonkers. That's so fast. Anyways, we're still on Glacier. I'm just gonna do I think it's literally called like Where Waters Meet or something. It's a short one. We're gonna do this and then maybe one more short little boardwalk or trail or something today, and then head back to the campsite because I am tired. Am I allowed to go down here? I just want to see. Let's go.
Get out and get wherever you're hiding. Breathe in again and show us the tough stuff you're made of. Even though you can still remember the taste of all of those bitter days spent loving and
I moved to the front seat, so I threw the cooler and stuff in the back seat, and I'm sleeping in the passenger seat. We're just gonna see how it goes. I don't know if it's gonna be super comfortable. I'm comfortable right now, just sitting here, so we'll see how it goes when I wake up in the morning, but as of right now, that's the goal. I was gonna wash my hair and stuff tonight in the river, but there's like, you can't even see, over by where I was sitting yesterday in the water, a group of like 4 cars pulled up. So I tapped out and decided I'm just gonna wash my hair and stuff in the morning before I leave, because hopefully everybody will still be asleep. At least that's the plan. But yeah. Okay, we got to Jasper. It's so loud in here. Got to Jasper and I came to like the aquatic center because apparently you can like book a shower. So I paid $5 to have a shower because there's no showers in Wells. So we're gonna shower here, kind of get ready for the day. I'm surprised I forgot my towel, but it's fine. So yeah, we're gonna shower. Made it to Clearwater. So we're like an hour and 15 minutes from Wells. I am exhausted from driving. I'm also like horribly overwhelmed with how much stuff is in my car. So I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't want to like buy a new car solely for the purpose of like camping and stuff, but also this is the easiest way for me to go camping and also like the way that I feel safest, because tenting still freaks me out when I'm by myself. But like this is the front seat. All of my duffel bags are down there, my gym bag and my clothes. This seat is always packed. I have food everywhere, and like I'm also drying half my clothes, but like I'm just overwhelmed with how much stuff is in here. So I don't know. Once we get to the campsite, I'm gonna try and organize some stuff and throw some shit in the trunk if possible to, I don't know. But anyways, it is 4:15, so we should be there around 5:30-ish, I think. I don't know, we'll see, but we're almost there. I got a really cute spot. It's like right by the gate, which is nice. It's so pretty. It is raining, which makes sense, but there's hundreds of thousands of bugs, so it's gonna be interesting.
day you will find your place.
not gonna start raining. It's raining. Anyways, I have a fire. I'm gonna cook some hot dogs. And then, I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I'm not doing anything. I'm going to bed tonight. But I think the plan for tomorrow, I want to run back into town, even though it's like an hour. But I downloaded the map, like, on my phone. And I severely underestimated how big this park is. Because, like, 3 of the falls that I want to go to aren't in the, like, parameter of the map that I downloaded. And I have so much, like, this park is massive. So we're gonna go into town. I'll get cash out to pay the guys because I didn't have any cash. So I told them, I was like, well, I can just, like, I'll get a pack from you tomorrow. And he's like, I'll just leave it, and if you want to pay tomorrow when we do our round. So I was like, solid. So yeah, I need to go get cash to pay them and then download a bigger section of the map. So I think we're gonna go, like, pretty early in the morning just to get it done, and then I can come back out and do, like, a bunch of hikes tomorrow, I think. It's starting to storm. There's, like, some crazy thunder and lightning, and it's gonna start pouring. So I had plans to stay out and read, and that's just not happening. So we're putting the fire out and getting in the car and going to bed. The thunder is crazy. It kind of quieted down, like, it sounds like it's moving, but there was like 20 minutes where it felt like it was, like, right on top of us. Like, the lightning would hit, and then, like, 3 seconds later the thunder, and it was like guttural thunder. It was crazy. But anyways, I'm watching The Croods. I'm gonna read my book. There's mosquitoes in here. Hey, does anybody have any advice on sleeping in your car and not having the windows fog up? I kind of cleaned up the car. There's still a bunch of stuff drying up there, which I think tomorrow when I drive into town, I'm just gonna hold it in front of the vent because I doubt it's ever gonna dry. It's, like, so humid here, and it's raining, so nothing's gonna dry overnight. So I think we're gonna, I don't know, we'll figure it out. But anyways, good night. I'll see y'all in the morning. Okay. It's like 8 a.m. Where's my pee? I slept great. I did sleep for like 10 and a half hours, but I feel great. So it's also really pretty out today. No sun, shocker. No sun in a fucking rainforest, who would have thought? So we're gonna quickly get ready and head into town so that I can grab that cash and download the rest of the map for the spots that I want to go to today, and then we're gonna go. So I think it's gonna be a very busy day.
I don't wanna call you later. You're tearing my heart up like it's paper, and somehow you turn to a stranger. We used to work, now I'm trying to make sure that we're both on the same page. I don't want it to complicate. I know you're riding away. Is there room for us both on the same wave? Nothing breaks so clearly when there's no one line. My best friend told me someone that I don't even like. There's nothing left to fix if you don't want me to try. Oh.
This is insane. It took like an hour to get here, not even. That's so cool. I'm waiting to take some pictures, and then I'm gonna sit for a while. Look how green everything is. Oh my god. There's caves all behind that apparently you can go through, but I'm not going to because that's how heavy the falls still are. Apparently they calm down a lot in July and August, but I don't trust myself walking behind those when this is how fast the river's going that comes out of it. So this is so cool. Oh. Okay, I haven't vlogged since I got back. I don't even know, did I vlog anything at the, I don't know. I went to a second waterfall, which was potentially my favorite place in the entire world. Anyways, I know I took a lot of footage, I just don't think I talked. But we're back at the campsite. I have some ramen boiling and a smoky on the fire, but I did some watercolor painting, which I've never done. One sec. So I got a watercolor kit like 2 weeks ago. Well, no, more than that. Before my first camping trip in May, because I knew what to do. I knew I wanted to do some. So I made one for my mom. They're not good. Like, don't look at them too close. But I made one for my mom. She loves bees, and these are the flowers that are everywhere. I don't know what they are, but they're everywhere. And then this one's not done, so it looks crazy, but I did a little bear for Dad because I thought he'd like that. I'm gonna, like, once it dries all the way, I'm gonna pencil in like the face and stuff, but I thought they were cute. So anyways, we have supper, and then I honestly think I'm just gonna like sit and read or something. I'm exhausted. I kind of want to go to the lake tomorrow. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do, but anyways, that's the update. Cows are out, and there is a cow in the road, and I'm mildly concerned if this cow comes at me, I'll die. Okay, we're fine. We're past the cow. Hopefully nobody hits the cow. I haven't seen any deer in the road. I only saw one little bear cub, but I saw a cow in the road. So don't worry, guys. I drove 2,500 kilometers just to see the same shit I see every day on the highway at home. It feels ridiculous saying that I'm tired or I'm exhausted because I feel like I haven't done anything, especially not enough to like justify being as tired as I am. But I'm trying to remind myself, like, I haven't done this before. Can you see this mosquito flying everywhere? Okay, I went for a quick walk just around the campgrounds before I was gonna get ready for bed. And I saw at the, like, the wildlife education center that they were doing a Jeopardy night. So I went and played Jeopardy. My team won. And look at my little prize. It's a little bamboo spork. I love BC parks. That's so cute. I love that parks are still encouraging like interpreters and park program assistants and stuff, like people to run trivia nights and educational nights and game nights and stuff, because it's such a vital part to education in the parks, and also like it's free. It's just such an awesome way to support your parks and learn things. So we did Jeopardy. We won. I don't know how, because I didn't know 90% of the questions, but it was really cool, and we learned some really cool shit. One of the guys that did it talked about like the Chinook salmon and stuff that are out here, so it was really cool, and I got a spork. So I encourage you, if you're ever at a provincial park, I think national parks probably do them too, but I've never like camped inside a national park. But if you're ever at a provincial park in Canada, do they do this in the States? I would hope so. But if you're in a provincial park in Canada, check to see what the interpreter events are. When I worked at one of the provincial parks, which I loved that job. I loved that. But yeah, when I worked at the park, we had 2 interpreters, and they were fantastic. They were just so good at their job and had so many fun, like, educational events and stuff. It was really cool. So I encourage you to, even if you're a grown-up, 90% of the people that were there were my age or older. Like, the people on my team were, like, in their 50s. So I encourage you to go do interpreter events. They're a really awesome way to not only support the park that you're at, but also support the interpretive team members that are putting on the events, because I promise you, people keep track on how many guests and members and campers and stuff attend those events. And unfortunately, interpreter and like park assistant program, like positions like that, jobs like that are getting cut globally and federally and nationally. Like, they're getting cut for so many reasons that I can't go into, but they're getting cut, so support them because they're awesome. Even if you're just doing like a day trip, I promise you in the summer on a weekend, the interpreters are doing something during the day, like fun, like they're doing so much stuff. So just support them because it's really awesome. But yeah, I got a cute little spork. I really love the parks. Like I love provincial parks. I love national parks. I love national forests. Like I love the entire concept of it. And I loved working at the park. Like it was such an incredible job. It was a very difficult job mentally for so many different reasons. But, it was like an incredible job. I think I would really love to do seasonal park positions in the summer, like in the spring and summer, and then just like work random like server bartender jobs and stuff through the winter that change up my schedule, you know, like something like that would be really fun because I do love the parks and it's such like a guaranteed way for me to help give back and also like help support different parks across the country. I'm sad again that I have to leave, but that was a good way to end off the weekend. I'm glad that I saw that because that was really fun. And I got a spork. I love sporks. Hey, skip to this time if you don't want the sappy part of why I'm really sad. But everything that I had planned for my life and planned to do and wanted to do went out the window. And my whole little like life schedule that I had made for myself no longer exists. I think I also struggle just because I, in so many people's lives, have been tagged as the person that like can't decide what she wants to do and changes her mind on what she wants to do every 6 months and has a different hobby and different passions and whatever every X amount of time. And that is true. Like all of it's true. I change my mind all the time and I don't know what I want or who I want to be. Oh, I gotta stop crying. It's not that big of a deal. It is a big deal though. And I think that's why I get frustrated is because people diminish it and say that it's not a big deal. And they're like, well, who cares if you don't know what you want to do? I care. Because I want to know what I want to do for the rest of my life. Or I want to know what I want to do with this part of my life. And I don't even feel that right now. Like I'm so stuck in this spot of like, I hate everything. I don't like anything that I've ever done. But I want to do something beneficial for myself or for other people or for whatever. I just wanted to talk about my spork. No, I'm sobbing on the internet. How fucking embarrassing is that? I look crazy. Oh, anyways, support your parks. Go to your interpreter events. Find ways to be a part of it because it's a really cool country that we live in and it is falling apart slowly but surely. Do I look crazy? Be honest. So it's 7:30. Well, now it's 7:37. We're gonna go back to Clearwater. I need to get gas and an energy drink. And then we're gonna start the 8-hour drive, which will probably turn into like 9.5 by the time I do all the stops that I wanna do. But it's okay. I'm excited. I'm not excited. I'm actually really sad. I will say I'm excited to sleep in an actual bed, but I'm very sad about leaving, but I'm not letting myself cry because I'm grateful that I was able to come. This was so much fun. I'm still gonna record more. This isn't the end of the vlog, but yeah, I don't want to cry because I know I'm coming back next year. I'm literally gonna plan like a whole like 2 week. Like I'm gonna do so much longer here because this was incredible. I keep getting the steering wheel away. This was incredible and I love it here. It's yeah. Anyways, okay, let's go. We're gonna go back to Clearwater and then all the way to Jasper, which is like 4 hours, but that's okay. I have like 8 hours of Morbid podcasts downloaded to listen to, so we're gonna go.
Should've known from the start that you were a waste of an open bar tab.
Kind of raining and I haven't really stopped at a ton of spots along Parkway because it's been raining, but we're at, I think it's Waterfowl if I'm correct, and if not I apologize, but I'll put the actual name here if that's wrong. So pretty. This is probably one of my favorite spots while I was driving by. You can see, like, it's also huge. I would want to paddleboard in this. Like, can you? I don't know.
Wiping my feet on the doormat. There's so much of you that I just can't.
I stopped at the Peyto Lake lookout because it's on the way and I've never seen it. It's a Saturday, so it was absolutely packed, so it was hard to get any good like pictures or anything, so I don't know if there's going to be anything in the vlog, but it was gorgeous. I really want to like eventually be able to do the actual hike for it, which I think it's like, is there a specific hike for it or is it the bow summit? I don't know, whatever. I want to be able to like actually go hike to it because that would be cool. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm ready to get back to the city. We still have like probably 2.5 hours. Okay, we're back to the car. That was cute. It was like 1/6 of a kilometer. Like, it wasn't very long. It was steep as fuck, but that's fine. I fear that I'm super dehydrated. My calves cramped immediately. And I'm probably dehydrated. I've had maybe a liter of water the past week, like every day. Which is about 1/3 of what I normally drink in a day. So definitely not great, but anyways, couple more hours and then we're gonna be back in the city. I'm excited. I think my brother and I are gonna get pizza or something tonight and probably play games and then go to the gym in the morning, and then I'll head back home just before lunch tomorrow, I think, is the plan.
I don't wanna call you later. You're tearing my heart up like it's paper. Somehow you turn to a stranger. We used to work, now I'm trying to make sure that we're both on the same page. I don't want it to complicate. I know you're riding away. Is there room for us both on the same way? Nothing breaks so clearly when there's love on the line. My best friend told me someone that I don't even like. There's nothing left to fix if you don't want me to try. Oh, why would I? When you were barely even mine. Oh, why would I?
I should've
insane. It
known
took like an
from the
hour to get here.
start that